So good morning everyone. I'm going to hold this this morning because I'm just going to walk around the loft a bit. It's a damp Sunday morning. I have just finished the boxes for the stock cocks. I have them all, 16 cocks in here. Interesting enough, the 16 cocks, none of them are going to be bred from. They're all feeders. We are going this year to focus on young birds of nothing but Musgrove Wizard. Musgrove Wizard three times Barcelona, 710 miles. A lot of questions about him. Yes, out of race time, but the family line he's in has always done well. They've been first West section, 18th Open, 2 second sections, all related to him from Barcelona, all different pigeons. So and all multiple performers, 2, 3, 4, 5 times Barcelona. So a few questions about whether I should or shouldn't breed from this cock. Well, my reasoning behind it is, I suppose, that we all know sometimes the breeders don't ever race well. They just come home, and I have a feeling that this cock is one of those cocks. So I'm going to breed probably 50 young birds on this year for the loft here, maybe 60. 20 of them are going to be aimed. I'm going to the first round 20. Well, hopefully on the bull system I'll get up to 30 young birds off them in the first go. But if I got 20 to 25, I'd be happy. And those first rounds will be aimed at Guernsey, any age race, Le Mans in mid-August with the BICC. And the other birds I have out of them, there's another 10 or 11 that were bred this year. So they're 2019 pigeons. A couple of them have 2018 rings on them, but they're 2019 pigeons. They're going to be aimed at the Le Mans, BICC Le Mans in mid to the end of June, I think it is. So really going to test these offspring very, very quickly. So there'll be 20, hopefully 20 to 30 for the first round. They'll be aimed at Le Mans, and then I'll breed 20 or 30 then afterwards off the cock on the bull system for myself. And I have to give a few out to, my dad will probably get a few and a couple of others, but very few. Just my dad and a pal of mine actually. So the birds will be going out to. So here's the boxes. I'm going to show you the boxes. So just briefly, there's the cocks. So that's the 16 cocks. Actually, I'll open this. That's the 16 cocks there. These are the boxes. Self-built boxes. Literally, cocks are only put in this morning, so they're really, really not settled down. I'm just going to get a couple of them out of the way for a second so I can show you how these work. So everybody, we use big widowhood boxes. Nothing like that is actually needed, I don't feel. Birds that breed in a 300 by 300 box with a bowl in it, that's all they need. So what I've done here is I've set them up. These are just normal widowhood fronts. They're halved. Normal widowhood fronts, they're halved. I can use this one. They're halved. And they just simply open like this. There we go. So when the nest bowl is in, the box will just be open like that. It'll be a fully open box. Nest bowl will be pinned, and then it means if any other bird goes in, it's a small area, they'll just be knocked off straight away. I shouldn't have any issues. So the bull system will work as follows. The cocks will all pick their boxes. The cocks will all settle on their boxes. The bull cock will be in a different section. The hens will be put inside for day 1, 2 and 3. The cocks will sit outside, they'll pair up. Day 4, 5 and 6, the hen will be taken from here and put in the other section with the bull cock to be threaded. Hopefully then, day 7, day and 8, they'll be just left. So I'm going to do this, I have 8 hens and I'm going to do this in 2 runs, 4 and 4. So the eggs should hopefully be about maybe 4 or 5 days apart, a week at most. So hopefully within a week, I'm going to have 32 young birds, up to 32 young birds, off one cock from 8 different hens. Okay, that's the plan. So again, the hen will then lay her eggs, and I'll come out here at about 12 o'clock on the day, and just do that with the box. Leave the hen inside, cock will come off, the cock will then go back to his box, these will all be settled, and then hopefully you just go in and take to the eggs as normal, which I've done many times before. So I don't foresee any problems. This will actually be a race section, long term. It's just right now it's going to be used for the stock section because I don't want any prisoner stock. So I will be hopefully, if I'm lucky enough to get birds out of Le Mans, and I'm lucky enough to get birds out of the any age Guernsey, especially if they're daughters of Musgrove Wizard. Well, they will be if they come. They'll be paired back to Musgrove Wizard later on in the year for inbred stock purposes. And then this, which is a mess at the moment, will be the stock section. So they're the peepers I built myself. and it's just the feed drums and all, they'll all be moved on now. I had them all outside before. So what we have here then at the moment is, this is going to be another race section. This is going to be the race section for this year. Same style of boxes. I have only got 3 cocks by the looks of it, 13 pigeons. So I have 3 cocks. 3 of the pigeons aren't for racing. They are already inbred stock. They're inbred out down through the lines of Marco Wilson, 844 miles Barcelona. Father-daughter maintenance and mother-son maintenance, so they won't be raced. They're being kept for stock. And later on in the year, they're very young at the moment. They're only September bred, I think. They'll be paired back to Musgrove Wizard also as a cross. Okay. So these are the boards are out. The boards are out at the moment. They're just 2, so that's a young board section. And, you know, these are actually the hens that are going to be bred with the Wizard. These are all the hens that are going to be bred with the Wizard. You can see the downy feathers, good droppings, nothing to be worried about. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the way these boards are. We have a daughter of Musgrove Wizard I bred myself when he was paired to a daughter of 5 times Barcelona. A daughter of Nick Harvey's first. No, a daughter. Yeah, she's the 2017 hen. A daughter of Nick Harvey's first 5 times Barcelona, best position 11th Open from Barcelona, Musgrove Persistent. A daughter of Musgrove Unique and Musgrove Insights, or sorry, Musgrove Addiction and Musgrove Insights. Insights was a cock 1 time Barcelona. Addiction was twice Barcelona. This is a hen off a friend of mine, distantly related to Nick's Addiction, or distantly related to the Wizard. She flew Perth into Sligo herself last year, super hen, and would be probably a great cousin or something like that of Addiction now, but bred out of pigeons I gave to John. This is a daughter of Musgrove Inevitable, First West Section, 18th Open Barcelona 2019. 3 times Barcelona she flew it though, so very good hen. This is a granddaughter of 5 times Barcelona, Musgrove Persistent, that I have on loan from a friend of mine that he got off me, so she's back here for breeding. This is a daughter of Nick's Wizard, Musgrove Wizard himself, paired with a friend of mine, Martin Dunphy. His hen flew St. Malo, a very difficult St. Malo in 2015 when it was a smash race. And this is this last one here, is a daughter of Musgrove Insanity, 3 times Barcelona for Nick Harvey. And I think the cock was actually a daughter of Musgrove Persistent, who was 5 times Barcelona. It's her sire. So